boys and girls, it's Mrs. Thompson. I'm here to teach you about fractions this week. We are going to be working with shapes and cutting them into equal parts. And the key word there is equal. I want you to remember when we're working with fractions, the most important thing is to make sure that all parts are equal in size and they'll equal one whole shape. So the easiest way to think about this is sharing food with friends. So a lot of times will talk about pizza and cutting a pizza into different pieces to share with people, or we can talk about a chocolate bar. So I have a chocolate bar here, and I am going to open it up, and I want to share this with 3 other friends. And I know if we were in class and I asked 3 friends to share this chocolate bar with me, I would want to make sure that all the pieces are equal so we each have the same amount. So I'm going to take my chocolate bar, it's a rectangle, and I'm going to break it into 4 equal parts. Equal means that each part is going to be the same size. I don't want to give one person a bigger piece than the other person. I want everyone to have an equal piece. So the way that I can tell that I broke this Hershey bar into 4 equal pieces is that if I lay them on top of each other, they are all the same size. You see how all 4 pieces of my Hershey bar are all the same size. So I could share one with one friend, another friend, one more buddy, and then I would save this piece for myself. But we all have the same size. They are equal. And when I put those 4 pieces together, they equal one whole chocolate bar. So this week, you're going to be working on breaking shapes in half. So I posted a paper for you, and it's pictures of crackers, pretend crackers, and your goal is to cut these into equal pieces. Now, just a quick reminder, when we fold things in class, when I share with you examples, I give you some clues. Sometimes I'll say, fold it like a hamburger. Remember, that's when we make it wide. Some friends like to say that that is a bathtub or a hamburger. And another way that we all fold it is sometimes I'll say like a hot dog, long and skinny. Or sometimes we'll say the shower. Hot dog or shower. Sometimes we fold it like a hamburger or a bathtub. Now remember, folding can be tricky. Don't get frustrated. Lay it flat on a table. You're going to put the corners together first. When your corners are set, then crease it. I know sometimes that's hard when we do it. So those are just some folding reminders that will help you out as we go. So on your paper, you're going to have 3 crackers, and your job is to fold them in half. So if I wanted to share this cracker with 2 friends want to share this, I could fold it in half. And to make sure that the pieces are the same, I could cut it down the middle. And if I lay one piece on top of the other, I would say these shapes are the same size. These 2 pieces would equal one whole. This is 1/2, this is 1/2. The way that I would label this is 1/2. This is 1/2, this is 1/2. When they go together, they're one whole. Now here's the challenge. I want to fold it a different way. Same shape, but I'm going to try to fold it in half another way. So I'm going to get my corners lined up, and I'm going to do a crease to make sure that they're the same size. I'm going to cut it down the middle and lay one on top of the other. They're the same size. So this is 1/2 and this is 1/2. When I put them together, it equals one whole. If I wanted to label these, it would be 1/2, 1/2. Sorry, you hear my crazy puppy, he wants to go outside. So here's 1/2 and here's another half, and when I put them together, they would equal one whole. In math, sometimes we talk about a diagonal. A lot of times we would take our arms and we would go like this, that it was a diagonal. So I'm going to try that strategy here. I'm going to fold this in a diagonal, corner to corner across the rectangle. So I folded it. This one's a little tricky. Don't get frustrated. Don't give up. Have some grit. You're going to cut from corner to corner. And to show that I cut this in half, that I have two halves, I'm going to lay it on top of each other and see that they are the same size. Half plus this half is one whole rectangle. So if I wanted to label this, I would go 1 over 2, 1 over 2. Now you can also write it in word form. So if I wanted to write it, I could, in a word form, I would write half. H-A-L-F. Now, you're going to get a chance to do this. You can use the paper that I posted in Google Classroom and print it out, or you can just make some construction paper rectangles. I'm excited to see pictures of your work. Enjoy, have fun.